All right, we're really close here, so almost done. So all we have to do is fill out these last frames here. Same old trick here of select the range and convert them to blank keyframes. Okay. Set the range so you can see we just have to get from here to here. Oh, let me check this because we changed our spacing pretty radically at the first range. So let me see where this mid-frame on the bounce down ended up. I'm going to turn off onion skinning so I don't get confused. So okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a temporary mark here because this is the midpoint frame here, so I can adjust things. So what I'm going to do is I'll make a new layer and I'll call it guide or something like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay down, holding the shift key. That's my midpoint there, and I'm going to lock this layer. That's for frame 5. So that way, when I come back to this, I'm going to go ahead and move this up to where its equivalent frame on the bounce down is. You don't have to do this, but I think it'll just maybe make for a little bit better cycle. And I'm going to then adjust this frame here, turn on onion skinning again. So see, this would be an example of improper spacing, that the ball only moves from here to here on the way, on the way up, and then it makes a bigger jump from here to here, when really it has to be the opposite. It has to be going faster on the way up. So I'll hold down Shift, and I think I'll adjust the previous one. Pull that up a little bit more. And you could use edit multiple to do this, this edit multiple frames here if you wanted to. That might not be a bad idea. And I'm going to be a little bit fastidious. Let's rotate that a little. All right, so let's play that. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know. I can go back and edit it later. And that's a good point, that animation is a lot easier to edit after you've got it drafted out first. So that's kind of what we did at the beginning, where we changed our timing. It's a lot easier to edit the timing once you can see the timing. And so we can go back, and you've seen how easy it is using edit multiple frames to go ahead and just cruise through and just get the animation looking really, really nice, exactly the way you want it. But I have better results if I don't try to get it perfect on the first pass, but just keep making more and more passes through the animation. All right, so let me turn onion skinning back on. And so we just have to let me change my range here. So, wow, we don't have a lot of space to get these last 3 frames in here. So I think what I'll do is, as opposed to just trying to get them perfect, I'll just go ahead and, draw 3 balls in here on the right frame, but not really worry about where they are. Let's go ahead and screw it up here. Like, these will be totally wrong as far as where they are spacing wise. But what I want to do then is go back here and just squish these together in the spacing. Next one, move this down. Down you go. And this one's way out of place. Okay. Just make sure that they're consistent. Good. Good. Yeah, that's not a good jump there. See how it's kind of short? It barely moves at all between here and here on the way up, but then it moves a bigger gap from here to here. That means the spacing's wrong. So that's the kind of thing I look for. Oh, and there's our lucky winner.